Hello, this is my Rafiq of the Many deck. This is my general, Rafiq of the Many. He's a 3/3 for 4 with Exalted, and whenever a creature attacks, they gain double strike, which is a very powerful ability. Let's go into the deck, shall we? So we'll first start with lands. We've got Command Tower. Oh, by the way, this will go by CMC, and that will be categorized from there. We have Command Tower, the original Commander land, Seaside Citadel. I don't find those like the Trevas and Dromar's caverns all that useful, so I just run Citadel. City of Brass just produces all colors. Sudden Petal Grove, Filterland, Horizon Canopy, draws you a card in a pinch. Glacial Fortress, Mystic Gate, and a Darker Wastes, Hinterland Harbor, and Yavimai Coast. And those are all the dual lands. Some utility lands include Reliquary Tower, because trust me, your hand is going to get pretty big with some of these cards. Cathedral of War, just an extra Exalted trigger, pretty strong. And Evolving Wild, search for any basic. And there's a lot more basics in here than non-basics, so yeah. Then we have Dryad Arbor. Green Suns for 0 gets you this thing. So yeah. And then we have 6 plains. Wait. Yeah, 6 plains. 6 islands. And 5 forests. Then we have for 1-drops, we'll start with creatures, then instants, then sorceries, then artifacts, and then enchantments. So we have Noble Hierarch, essential in any Rafiq, and in Judge Foil too. Sarah Ascendant, really big, and can be a very quick swinger and win you games quickly. Birds, like Noble Hierarch, very useful. Mother of Runes can give creatures protection and can also be a very powerful chumper. Now, Path to Exile, one of the great exiling spells. Same with Swords to Plowshares. Enlightened Tutor searches for any artifact or enchantment in the deck, which is really good. Worldly Tutor searches for any creature, which is also good. And Mystical Tutor, which is search for any instant or sorcery. So I can pretty much search for whatever I want. So yeah, it's pretty good. So then we have Green Sun Zenith. Really great searcher. You can search for Noble Hierarch on turn 2 or Dryad Arbor on turn 1 with this. Then we have Sol Ring, which is really good. And for Commander, unless you're playing French, which means it's banned. I'm sorry for you French players. This is going to be an American ban list. Land Tax and Rancor. Now we'll go into the 2-drops. We have Kazali Pride Mage, Foiling Oracle. Because it's foil. It's Coiling Oracle. Lotus Cobra. Phantasmal Image. Then we'll go into the instance of the 2-drop. One sec, let me just adjust my camera. Counterspell. Just a counterspell. Remand. Light counterspell. Eladamri's Call. Search for any creature and put it in your hand, unlike Worldly Tutor, and it's also an instant, so it's almost a vastly improved Worldly Tutor. Regrowth brings any card back, very useful. the 3 signet colors, the 3 signets, and Lightning Greaves. Survival of the fittest, infinitely better than Fauna Shaman. Luminarch Ascension. This and Standstill in an early game can win you. Standstill, very, very powerful card, especially when you have a board state advantage. Now we'll go into the 3-drops. We have Edric, who can draw you cards. Cold-Eyed Selkie, one of the most powerful beaters in the deck, can draw your entire deck. It's amazing. Trigon Prayer, pretty much the biggest hater in the deck. As soon as I play this thing, I get the attention of the table, because, like, it's such a powerful creature, and it can destroy many things. Eternal Eatwits, definitely a very powerful card. I'd say Regrowth is a little better, but, yeah. But it's this one's recursive, too, so yeah. Cephalid Constable, another powerful beater. I prefer Cold-Eyed Selkie, but this one can do lots of damage as well. Void Slime, really versatile counter. Forbid, reusable counter. Never underestimate reusable counters. Beast Within, destroys anything. Cultivate, search for lands. And now we go into artifacts. 3 swords, sort of body and mind. Probably my least favorite sword, because it's not that good. Sword of Feast of Heaven's very strong, because it can untap all your lands and make someone discard, which is very good. But my favorite is Sword of Light and Shadow, because of the very, very viable protection it gets. Crystal Shard can bounce creatures you do or do not control, which can be very, very powerful if you use it with, like, Ewits or something. Dueling Rounds, make sure that's all, like, Azusa or Animar decks get shut out. Aura Shards, like Trigon Prayer, very powerful. Shield of the Oversoul, very powerful pump spell, especially when put on Rafiq. So yeah. Rhystic Study draws you a lot of cards and either makes sure that your opponents are not high on mana, or draws you a lot of cards. Venser, like a Remand, but on a 2/2 body. And it bounces permanents, which is also good. Sour of Temptation, 2/2 control magic. I'm not a big fan of control magic. I just like this a little more because it's a flyer. Phyrexian Metamorph, very powerful copy. Especially if, like, you try and copy... You can copy creatures like Thrun. Same with Phantasmal Image. Supreme Verdict. Can't be countered Day's Judgment. Cataclysm. Can leave Rafiq out so that you can make some very powerful attacks. Armageddon. When you're in a pinch, you need this. All lands gone means, yeah, you win. You may well damn win this game. Day of Judgment. Like Wrath of God, except quarter of the price. Face Reward. I play Face Reward because I have a combo with Enchanted Evening and Fracturing Gust to destroy all permanents on the field, and then gain a bunch of life, and then Face Reward to bring all of mine back. So it's just like, fuck your permanents, I'm going to keep mine and restart your games. GG. Parallax Wave gets rid of problem creatures for a while until you get a removal spell, so yeah. Venser, very, very powerful. His -1 can make someone swing in and do lots of damage, or his +2 can bounce a good creature like Ewits to do some magic. Seedborn Muse, very viable because there's a lot of counterspell. There's a few counterspells in the deck, and it just makes sure that you don't get beaten for lots of damage, or just get wrathed or something. Fracturing Gust, part of the combo. Finest Hour, very powerful card. It's like the backup Rafiq. Very, 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 very strong. Mirari's Wake gets you lots of mana, pumps your creatures. Probably one of the best cards in the deck. Privileged Position gives all your things hexproof. Enchanted Evening, a little destroyed because my dog ate it. Sovereign searches for Eldrazi Conscription, another very powerful enchantment. Consecrated Sphinx draws you cards. Sun Titan recurs Ewits. Austere Command, very versatile board wipe. And finally, Eldrazi Conscription for lots and lots and lots of damage with Sovereigns. So, this is my take on the Rafiq deck. I had a previous take on the deck a while ago, but I decided to make it much more control-y. So, Rafiq, yeah, very nice general. Really like him. I really think that Mirari's Wake is an underrated card in Rafiq. So, unless you're one of those players that says, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna win on turn 5 with Putrefax or pump Rafiq as much as you can, I'd suggest running that card in this deck. It's a very underrated card, in my opinion. So, thanks for watching, and leave in the comments down below what you thought. Okay, bye.